Hey, how you doing, Hot Gox family, TTS family? It's your boy Ken. Today's video, as the title suggests, is 2025 budget-friendly firearms. So right now I have 4 different guns here. They are budget-friendly. They're going to be under $400, and some are going to be under $300 or around $300. Now, I'd like to pause. YouTube, social media, we do not promote the sale of firearms. As you know, I've said before, we hate human rights. Buying guns is bad. But for those of you who are interested, these right now, I'd like to thank the Tactical Store in Fort Pierce, Florida for letting us use these as a demonstration. So we do have 4 here. This one over here is going to be a Rock Island. This one is not bad. Okay, this particular model usually sells for about $350, give or take. It is optic cut. I'm going to get close-ups of it here, posted somewhere around here, things like that. She is a metal frame, and out of all of these, I think she has the best triggers. It actually has a metal flat trigger, and it does feel pretty nice. Does take the Glock-styled magazines. Again, this one is by Rock Island. This is the STK 200. Inside, you'll actually get like a nice little bag. You'll get a couple magazines. As you can tell, they are the Glock-style mags. It's not a bad gun. Not a bad gun. All of these guns that you see here, I would say, are not your combat guns. You're not taking these to Syria, Iraq. You're not fighting off China with them. These particular firearms are going to be for those, hey, I need my first gun that's going to stay at home. It's going to sit on my nightstand. I'm going to occasionally go to the gun range, train, and get familiar. That's what these are going to be for. These are going to be your home defense and your, I'm new to guns and I want something that's affordable that I can practice with and get better, and then move on to your concealed carry or your competition pistol or even more fun guns. This one, the STK does have the metal frame. It is nice. It is optic cut. Already comes with the optic height sights, which is nice. Again, out of all these, best trigger. That being said, it is pretty rough. I don't know if you can hear that. Sounds like a staccato slide, just heavier. So, yeah, not a bad gun. Not a bad gun. That is the STK Rock Island at the Tactical Store. I believe they sell them for about $350, give or take. Next up, I have the DY9 by Dura. Nice little firearm. Again, Glock clone. This one is optics cut, gold barrel. This one is going for just under $4, like $390-ish. They do have a plain one that I've seen go, I want to say, for $320, $330. It's got a unique flared magwell down here. You're going to get some photos, some up-close pictures, but all in all, I think it has a much better slide than the Rock Island. Trigger's not bad. It does act like a kind of a regular Glock trigger. Inside the case, you're actually going to get a few goodies with this. All right, if I can get her to open. So in here, you're actually going to get the different optic plates, which do tell you what kind of optics will go on there, which I think is really nice that they do that. Like I said, you're going to get 2. You're going to get their specific styled magazine. If I can get her out of here. Which does have this weird curved bottom. It is a Glock style mag, so just picture a Glock mag, but the base plate has a weird curve, and that is to match up with the curve of the bottom here. So, not bad. You do get your back straps with it. You get some cleaning supplies inside the case. I'll get some close-ups of them, but it does have the cutout, so if you do like an extra mag or if you do like a optic that you can remove, you'll have the little cutouts in here for it. So all in all, this particular firearm, what you're paying for, is not a bad price. You're getting quite a bit with her. For just under $400, again, that's this version. They have one that's plain, that doesn't come with the gold barrel or anything. That one, again, I believe is $330-ish. I'll have to try and find one, but I'm going to get photos of this in the video. Next is going to be the GeForce. GeForce Arms has the Exodus. Again, it's Glock clone. Takes the Glock style mags. I actually have one of these. I have an all black one. They're just under 300, like 280, 290. So you're going to be just under 300 before taxes. It's not bad. It is a Glock clone. Insides use Gen 3 parts. The slide uses a Gen 5 recoil spring. It's not bad. I actually have one. I put 250 rounds through it. She shot fine. No complaints. I actually have the link to that video somewhere around here. That's going to be the video we did for the Troy 1,000-round test. So if you don't see the pop-up somewhere around here, I'll have it linked in the description. But yeah, I shot Exodus 250 rounds. I actually enjoyed it. I like it better than my Glock 19. I have 19 Gen 3, and do like this a little bit more. It does come with a little bit of a flared mag well down here, is removable. Inside here, you're going to get some cool stuff with the box as well. So in here, you're going to get 2 mags, one that's going to be in the gun, one that's going to be with the case. You're going to get a cleaning kit. I have seen them come with this little bag cleaning kit or an actual plastic box. Again, this has the cutout, so if you get more tools, more mags, you can remove the cutout from the foam, drop her in there. It's a nice pistol. It's a nice firearm. For $300, you can't beat it, really. You know, it's a great gun. To me, it kind of reminds me of like it is a Glock clone, so it reminds you of a Glock, but in my mind, I'm thinking more of like a Taurus G3. So it's going to be around that price range, maybe a little cheaper, less expensive, but then you get more with the box. Instead of a little crappy cardboard box, you do end up getting a nice case, and you end up getting a little more inside. The last firearm I'm going to bring to your attention is the Puma. Now, this is a Glock clone, but what I really like about her, she takes Beretta-style magazines. So, as you know, clear, I'm going to keep that slide forward. So I carry an M9A3, and my mags fit right in there, lock into place, and it works. So, absolutely, I like it. It is optic cut. It feels good in the hand. I actually like the way she feels a little bit better than the Rock Island and the Dura. I still think the Exodus feels better in the hand. This will come with the threaded barrel. It is optic cut. Doesn't feel too bad. Nice trigger. And as somebody who carries Beretta, it's nice that it comes with the Beretta style mags. So I think that's pretty neat. These usually retail for about $250. You don't get too much in the case for the Puma. Inside here, you're going to get a mini fabric holster. You're going to get 2 mags, a cleaning kit. You're going to get the back straps. Other than that, you're not going to get really much anything else. I do like how it comes with the little mini fabric holster that you can put on your belt. I think that's pretty cool. All in all, for $250, not a bad firearm. Again, I wouldn't take any of these into combat, or if I planned on contracting again and going overseas or doing anything, you know, high speed, low drag, probably wouldn't take one of these there. I would definitely recommend them if you're a first-time gun buyer, or say you already have a carry gun but you want something that you can keep by your nightstand, something to practice with. These are going to be your budget-friendly, affordable go-to guns. Again, these 3 right here, so the Dura, the DY9, the Exodus, and the Rock Island, what is it, the STK 200, will take Glock mags or Glock-style mags. Again, the Puma, which is the one I kind of like a little bit more out of all these, takes the Beretta mags. So if you already have a Beretta, this might be a better choice for you. But yeah, thanks for watching. As soon as I can get some more guns in, things like that, I'll give you guys another rundown, probably the next step above this. I do have an honorable mention. You can get guns like the Taurus, the G3s, things like that. You can usually get those for under $400, close to $300. I didn't want to add them in here because they do have their own mags. Even though you can use some Glock parts like Glock sights on some of the Taurus, the G models. In particular, they've been around quite a while, and a lot of people who know about affordable guns already know the Taurus existed. These are more of your newer, some of these have been around for a little bit, but these are more of your newer firearms, and they have actually been pretty popular here in the Fort Pierce area of the Treasure Coast. I actually sell probably more of these. Not that we promote gun sales, we're against gun sales, selling guns are bad. You usually see these get obtained, I should say, more often than the Taurus firearms. But again, Taurus is honorable mention. You can get that in as an affordable firearm as well. So thanks for watching. Continue watching the video. You're going to see some pictures, photos, up close of all the goodies here. And leave your likes, comments, concerns, anything you want to see, and the little, you know, I'm going to put what I think on there. Your opinion boxes. What are they called? Notes? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching.